Hello, everyone. Today I would like to talk about a super nutrient, the water. Uh, what is the most abundant nutrient we have in our body? We have water everywhere, basically. Our bones, our cells, our brain, our blood. 70% of our bodies, it's water. In newborns, 80% of newborns are water, and older people around 60% of their body's water. So, what is the most abundant nutrient? It's a super nutrient, right? So it's a loaded with minerals, calcium, potassium, manganese, magnesium, and a bunch of other minerals. So I would assume your doctor, every time you go to your doctor, right, he's talking and asking you if you're drinking your water, how many glasses of water you're drinking, what kind of water you're drinking, right? Since it's the most abundant nutrient we have in our body, I would assume he's worrying about the water you're drinking. Well, that's not the case. At least with me, none of my doctors ever asked me about water. Doctors had very little nutritional classes during their medicine. So when it comes to nutrition, I don't think you should ask your medical doctor anything about vitamins, minerals, water, anything related to nutrition. 6 hours during 6 years of medicine, it's really nothing. So the better thing would be for you to do your own search, books, or talk to a holistic doctor or a naturopathic doctor, or just read and learn on your own. Um, yeah, doctors unfortunately believe that water from the sink is it's a good water to drink, and unfortunately it's not. Our water is completely contaminated with chlorine and fluoride and lead, heavy metals, etc. So it's not pure, it's not fresh, it's not alkaline, it's not a drinkable water. So yeah, they drink water from the sink and they recommend, they say it's fine. So don't follow doctor instructions on that matter. If you're drinking bad water, you're not going to function well. Your entire body depends on water, a good water, right? Like I said before, you have water everywhere: bones, cartilage, tissues, membrane, blood, brain, everywhere. So you want to put a good, fresh, clear, alkaline, pure water in your body. That's something that you drink every day. So you want to make sure your water is really pure. So just an example, right? For you to understand better. Let's say you have a little fish, a little aquarium in your house, and you give the best organic food to this little fish, and supplements and everything else, but the water is horrible. Do you think this fish will survive longer inside that dirty water? I don't think so. So it's the same in inside our body, right? If you're putting everyday contaminated water in your body, you're not going to function well. You're cognitive, you're going to have headache, diarrhea, your gut, your thyroid, everything gonna be bad. Since 70% of your body is water, you should pay more attention to the water you're drinking every day. So that's talking about the purity of the water, right? Now let's talk about the pH of the water, which is super important. The pH of our blood is 735, 745. So you want your water to be, the pH of your water to be around that 7.5 or greater than 7.5 to create an alkaline body, right? With more oxygen, more alkaline, more oxygen, more acidic body, less oxygen. And just to keep in mind, cancer grows in an acidic body. Cancer doesn't grow on an alkaline body. So yeah, make sure the pH is high, above 7. Make sure you're not drinking water from the sink, right? That is highly contaminated with heavy metals and chloride, fluoride, and lead, etc. Unless you have a filter that would ionize your water, then it's fine. And also the bottle, it's something super important to pay attention when you're buying your bottled water outside. You go to a store and you think the bottle it's very pretty, and so the water should be good, and most of the time is the opposite. Or the water is super expensive, gotta be good. No, don't don't think that way. So in most cases the opposite. You gotta read. You have to read the water you're buying. If you're buying it, you wanna buy a good water, that will hydrate your body, that will raise the pH of your body, that will bring more oxygen to your body, that will clean up the toxins of your body, right? So you just take the bottle and you read. If the pH is 7.5 or above, great, buy it. And another thing is the plastic, with the plastic bottles, right? Because the water is transported by truck, and if go from one state to another state or one city to another city at noon or at 1 o'clock, the sun gonna be strong, right? Gonna be hitting that plastic bottle, and it's going to be leaking BPA, bisphenol phthalate, into the water. So the water is not good anymore. So make sure when you buy plastic bottle of water, it says BPA free, bisphenol A phthalate free. All right, so you know you can drink that water. The water is not transported, unfortunately, by plane. It would be too expensive. So it goes from one state to another state, across the country sometimes, under the sun, right? That plastic bottle under the sun for many, many hours. So if it's not BPA free, you're drinking a poisoned water already with chinoestrogen, right? Estrogen from the BPA. So that's something else to look, right? The pH, the bottle. Make sure if you can buy a local water. That would be ideal. If you're in California and you can go out and buy a bottle that is local from your city, or at least from your state, it would be a better option. Or you can buy a glass. If you find glass, a glass bottle that it wouldn't have the risk of being under the sun for many hours, leaking BPA into the water, then that's a good thing too. Right, so yeah, do your own search. If you type in water, you will see ton of books just talking about the water. Water is a very complex subject. It should be, right, since it's the most abundant nutrient in our body and 70% of our body is water. It should be very complex. So you will see a lot of books there that you can read and learn more about the water. You can search for filters to put in your kitchen to ionize your water. That's a good thing. And so that's it. Water is the most rich nutrient we put every day in our body. One thing is about the osmosis reverse. Make sure you're not buying that type of water. If say osmosis reverse, don't buy this water. That water was made to dilute drugs, pharmaceutical drugs. You know, to dilute pharmaceutical drugs, medicine, that's fine because you take a little, you know, when you need. So they dilute the medicine, the drug with osmosis reverse water, and that's fine. But to drink every day 6 to 8 glasses of water, the osmosis reverse is not a good option. It's a dead water. It has no minerals in there. So you want your super rich loaded with mineral water to drink every day, 6 to 8 glasses of water. And it's very easy to know if you're dehydrated. You don't need to ask your doctor. By the way, don't rely your health on your doctor. Your health is your responsibility. Okay, take care of your health yourself. And keep in mind that, you know, their nutrition knowledge is very little, right? 6 hours of nutrition in 6 years is nothing. So don't rely on your doctor. Do your own search. Take care of your health yourself. That's your responsibility. And yeah, and make sure you drink a lot of water. So the easy way for you to know if you're dehydrated is to take a look at your pee. It sounds silly, but it's the truth. Yeah, it's the easiest way, right? You go pee, and if you change the color in the toilet, if it's yellow or orange, you know you're dehydrated. You need to drink more water, good water. So that's an easy way to know if you're dehydrated. Your pee cannot change the color in the toilet. And don't wait until you're thirsty or your mouth is dry for you to drink water. That's overdue. You're already dehydrated. Right? Keep always a glass or bottle near you, so you know it's easy to keep drinking throughout the day. One thing important to say too about that is some people say, well, I don't drink 6-8 glasses of water, but I drink coffee, tea, and juice. Well, you can drink your coffee 1-2 coffee per day. That's fine if you can deal with the caffeine. But nothing replaces water. Nothing replaces water. Tea, I love tea too. I drink 2-3 teas per day, but I make sure I'm drinking my water too. And keep in mind that tea is a cleanser. Tea is very diuretic. So make sure you're not peeing more than you're drinking. Okay, that's something to pay attention. You drink your tea, especially green tea, right? Green tea is a great tea to drink because it's loaded with an antioxidant. The entire Asian, after water, green tea is the most used drink after water. The Japanese and Chinese is every single one drink green tea, 2, 3 tea per day. So after water, green tea is the most used one. So tea is great. Just keep in mind that it's diuretic. You just cannot pee more than you're drinking. Keep drinking your water as well. Juice. Well, juice, you have to be careful with anything that is liquid and sweet, because in most of the cases it's loaded with sugar. A little container of juice can have 30 grams, sometimes 35 grams of sugar. And that's a lot of sugar to put in your body. If you're drinking 1 or 2 or 3 juices per day, you only imagine, right? 30 grams of sugar. Put that in a clear glass and you can have an idea how much sugar you're putting per drink, per juice that you drink per day. So, they loaded with sugar. Yeah, that's bad. And the problem about juicing, fruit juicing, if you're doing, veggies with one fruit, that's fine. Great, actually, right? Greens, excellent. But if you're blending only fruit, you're peeling the fruit and you're throwing out the peel that has the most minerals in there. So you basically just you blend it and you're drinking it in like 5 seconds. You're basically drinking just the fructose, right? Because the fiber, the enzymes, you peeled and you throw it out in the garbage. So you're just drinking the fructose, that glucose will pick, because you can drink that in 3 seconds, that juice. So it's you're better off just taking your fruit and cutting your fruit, wash it, organic fruit, of course, if you can. Wash it, cut it, and eat it with the peel, the apple, eat with the peel, the pear, the peach, the apricot, the nectarine. Don't throw it out, because most of the minerals and the enzymes, the fiber are there in the part that you peel and throw it out. So you want to eat that, that breaks down when you're eating with the fruit. You're chewing it, you're breaking down slowly the fructose, it's not doing that pick that you do when you just drink the juice that was blended. So make sure you just eat the fruit itself. You're getting all the minerals. You drink your tea, but make sure you drink your 6-8 glasses of water. Keep your eye on the bottle. It gotta be BPA free, so you're not drinking poisoned water with estrogen, and the pH gotta be higher than 7.5. If you have a chance, put a ionized filter in your kitchen, so you're sure the water that you're cooking, it's a pure water too. Don't use chloride, fluoride, lead water to cook your food, because you're not doing any good by doing that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. I hope you can share with your family and friends about the water, this super nutrient. and share the message. Yeah, I hope you liked, and keep eye on my next video. I will be talking about sleep. So if you have a hard time going to bed and falling asleep, keep eye on my next video. I will give you great tips on how to fall asleep quickly and keep sleeping throughout the night. A deep, health night of sleep. So keep eye on my next video. I hope you enjoy. Live healthier, live longer. Bye. My name is Adriana.